What's going on, everybody? It is D-Man coming back at it again with another YouTube video, and today they just revealed the Heroes and LTD and Player of the Week. So let's go ahead and get through these really quickly. And I'm kind of upset because I thought there was going to be a Titan tonight revealed, but there's not. But first off, we have Chase Edmonds here. Who is going to be your LTD. Really good looking card, guys. I mean, this is a really good looking card. 93 speed, 94 acceleration, 91 agility, 90 carrying. He's got 85 catching, 92 change direction with 63 trucking, and 88 break tackle. So a really good elusive back. I'm sure he's gonna, he can be a good receiver if you want him. If you like throwing the ball to your running backs a lot. He's got 85 catching, so that's not going to be a problem. A really good running back here in Chase Edmonds. Again, the only problem with him is that he's an LTD, and it's going to be hard to get your hands on him. But hopefully this Friday, I would imagine we get reduxes because we got the overall bump the last. Actually, it was last Friday. They went up to 93s for the Heroes for Most Feared, and then they went ahead and bumped up the overalls for Legends, and now they're bumping up the overalls for Team of the Week. So we are waiting for those limiteds to come out that are going to be 92. And if you guys are holding on to like a Harold Landry or a Julio Jones for your Titans theme teams that are LTDs, I recommend you sell them off right now because we know those reduxes are going to be a lot cheaper than the LTDs. So I'd probably sell those guys off as fast as possible. But Chase Edmonds here, really good looking running back. Like I said, the only problem with him is that he is an LTD. Next up, we got Roddy White. Kind of frustrating. We saw Roddy White last year. We saw him in Madden 20, I'm pretty sure. So did we see? I want to say we saw Roddy White last year, but we might not have. I know we had him in 20. He was a team diamond. Did we have him in 21? I'm almost positive we did, but we might not have. But Roddy White here, very interesting. He had a great game, 201 yards and 2 touchdowns back in 2010. He's got 92 speed, 94 jumping, 92 catching, 92 catching traffic, 89 spectacular catch, 90 short route running, 92 medium route running, and 90 deep route running. So it's all the thresholds. Really good looking card here. He's got 92 speed, so good speed on him. Catching's good, jumping's good. Really good card across the board. Powered up, even going to be better. But in my opinion, DeMarco Murray had like 250 yards, 2 touchdowns, and we would have loved to seen a DeMarco Murray to complement our Derrick Henry in the backfield. As a third down running back, DeMarco Murray would have been, a nice back to have. Just if Derrick Henry needs a breather, because right now that's really all we got. The next best running back for the Titans theme team is Darrington Evans, who's a 69 overall. So would have been nice to see a DeMarco Murray here. Because the Titans have had some of the greatest running backs of all time. They could arguably say they have, or we can say that we've had arguably the greatest. Our team's history have probably been one of the best teams running back wise. Derrick Henry, Chris Johnson, you got Earl Campbell, Eddie George. So I mean, we're just waiting on him. I'd love to see Earl Campbell back in Madden. I believe the last time we saw him was like Madden 19. Would love to see Eddie George back this year. Chris Johnson, we've been waiting on him for a long time. I understand his legal issues and stuff like that, but I wish that get cleaned up so we can see Chris Johnson, because that's one of the more exciting cards in Madden is CJ2K. So there's a lot of guys out there that could potentially get a running back card for the Titans that that hasn't just yet, but we'll just keep waiting patiently. This could have been a good DeMarco Murray week, but they give it to Roddy White. So that is that. Still a good looking card there for you Atlanta Falcons theme teamers. And we have Jay Ratliff, a D tackle for the Bears, who is kind of weird seeing him in a Bears uniform, because maybe if you guys watch a little bit of football, you guys probably remember this guy playing most of his career in Dallas. But he had a good game when he was on the Bears. So here's his stats: 71 speed, 92 excel, 92 strength, 91 tackling, 90 play rec. He's got 92 block shed, 93 power move, 90 finesse move. So really good looking card. Block shed, power move, finesse move, really good. So yeah, it looks like a pretty good card. A good excel, but speed kind of low, but still you D tackle. Looks really good. He looks really good, to be honest. So obviously he's gonna get your Bears and Cowboys theme teams there. And yeah, let's move on to our team of the week, player of the week, and it might shock you guys. It shocked me a little bit, but our hero is going to be Cooper Kupp. Not really a good card, even though he's really good in real life. Low, kind of on the lower side speed there. But Jamar Chase would have been a fantastic choice. He would have had great speed, all around a really good card. But Cooper Kupp, he's all right. He's just a little slow, short. Really good route running though. He's a route runner too, so he's gonna get that route tech. But would have loved to seen like a Jamar Chase, someone like that. Potentially here as the player of the week, but Cooper Kupp definitely deserves it. He's been playing out of his mind recently. Hits all the route running thresholds. 93 catching is really good. Probably a good player to put in the slot here. Little slow, sure hands, good route running. So I'd probably put this guy in the slot if I was to add him to my team. But nonetheless, a really good card here in Cooper Kupp. And I'm gonna go ahead and say we should at least get one piece for the Titans tomorrow. You talk about an absolute domination win against the Chiefs. You got to expect at least one, maybe even two cards for the Titans tomorrow. I'd love to see a Khalif Raymond too. That would be a cool card to see. He had 115 yards yesterday and a pretty good game from the Lions, playing the Rams there towards the end. They played them really well. I would like to see a Khalif Raymond. That would add to the already really good Titans wide receiver core. But I might have him as like a punt returner, kick returner type of player, because he's probably gonna have good speed if he does get a card tomorrow. So that is that. I would probably say maybe Rashaan Evans, maybe Danico Autry. They get maybe a high 80 set piece. I think that would be an 89 overall set piece. But yeah, another guy I think of when I think of Week 7 is Rob Baronis, who would have been an interesting pick as a hero because it's not an offense or a defensive player. But he set the record in Week 7 with 8 field goals made. So I thought that would be kind of cool to see him, but obviously they went a different direction with Roddy White and Jay Ratliff. But I would have loved to see a DeMarco Murray. But Albert Haynesworth had a 3-sack game in Week 9, so that's approaching us. So hopefully he gets a card to help us out D-tackle wise, because we do desperately need a D-tackle. And Week 7, I believe, Kenny Britt had 225 yards, a touchdown. Didn't get it. It was Roddy White. So, obviously as we go on, we'll see hopefully at least a couple Titans. That's what I'd love to see, is a couple Titans out of this promo, because normally these guys are like fan favorites. Like we had a Finnegan last year. He was a fan favorite. So I would like to see someone that a lot of Titans like. I'm not saying a lot of Titans fans like Albert Haynesworth, but it would help us out team-wise. But, a Keith Bullock, I'd love to see him back in this year's game. He had that great Monday night, but that was earlier this year, so that's already passed. But I'd love to see Keith Bullock back in the game. Obviously, McNair. Getting Wycheck back is awesome, too. I'd love to see Eddie George back. Derek Mason, Kevin Dyson. Jarrell Casey would be a cool card. He just retired, so I don't know what the deal is there. And obviously CJ2K, just some there. So some of the names I'd like to see, let me know down below anymore. But yeah, with that being said, that is going to do it for the video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Until next time, I'll see y'all.